What you say? What did she say?
Okay, so at around 4 minutes, Tiny and Invoker make a trade, and they both have like no mana and no HP, and the rune is spawning. So we can see Tiny is gonna go grab the Dire bounty, and Nisha is actually not gonna do anything about it when Tiny has no HP and no mana.
Right, I think this is a pretty bad play because first of all, he actually has vision of all 5 heroes. He did see like Monkey King was kind of like coming down, but even if so, right, he's like fast enough to get to Tiny before Monkey King comes, right? He has Tornado, he has Cold Snap. Tiny has nothing, 0 mana, 0 HP, right? All he has to do is at least try and deny him like the rune, right? Like I don't know why he's scared and farming in the lane. Right? If he walks over, Tiny is forced to go home, right? If he goes home, he still gets to farm the wave, right? Like this is absolutely unacceptable.
Right. The thing is, he gets both the bounty and the water rune.
Right. Originally, he has no HP, no mana. It comes back with full mana, like more than half HP, and then Nisha loses this lead that he had, right? So I don't know. It's really questionable. As a mid player, like you should try and be denying the enemy regions for the runes in order to win your lane, right?
Okay, so over here we're gonna watch a clip of Nisha, 9 solo killing Nisha. Let's take a look at the clip first. Just walks up, uses a combo, and then one more auto attack. Kills Nisha, and let's take a look at that clip again. We're gonna look at it at half speed, okay? So over here, Nisha basically he's on the high ground, trying to harass Tiny, but honestly, there's no way he kills Tiny here, right? Because Tiny has magic sticks and fairy fire, right? There's just no kill. He's a Quasar's Invoker, right? Okay, so first of all, I think Nisha's positioning has a problem because against a Tiny, you should just be more careful, not to get tossed back and stuff like that, right? Over here, Tiny walks up to Nisha. Nisha uses a cold snap, try to get some harass on him. And then at this point, I think it's getting pretty obvious that Nine's trying to solo kill him, right? And Nisha realizes, but he has a reasonable amount of time to use, Invoke and then get EMP or Ghost Walk, but he just doesn't do anything. Like, this is just too slow of a reaction, He's in the wrong position in the first place, but reacts too slowly as well, right? Doesn't do anything, and then just gets solo killed, free solo kill for Tiny.
Right. I think for positioning wise, definitely be careful because supports can always just TP in.
Gets tipped as well.
Right, and then he he gets EMP a little too late, and because he did that, he can't use Ghost Walk either, right? And he just ends up dying. Here, Secret make a comeback in a fight, right? They're behind, they get a really good pick on DP, and they try to chase, but Monkey King actually gets like a really good stun, really good ulti, right? And then at this time, Invoker actually doesn't do too much, right? He tornadoes, sure, and he goes for Meteor, which I don't know why. Even if it's not on cooldown, right? It's level 1 exort, like it's not gonna do any damage, right? Instead of using Ice Wall or using Deafening Blast to like help PA or try and like do some damage, whatever, he just hides in the trees. He could have been running too. He just doesn't run. He just stays there and ends up dying. Like, honestly, I don't know what Nisha was doing that fight. I don't know what he was expecting to happen.
But no, I mean, first of all, he probably just got the wrong spells. But then, like, seriously, like this Meteor for what? For what? Like, I mean, I don't think he could have done much this fight, right? But at the very least, he could have saved Sumail, like with any spell, right? First worst play of game 2. We're gonna see Ice 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 get a salve from Yapsor over here, and so he's salved here. He tries to go for this creep and gets his salve immediately canceled. Okay, now let's pause here for a second. Okay, take a look at Ice's item build. We got Ring of Regen, Quelling Blade. We skipped the first 2 minutes of the game, but he was basically getting zoned the fuck out by Snake King. Okay, like he had no business doing the lane because of his item choice. Okay, and I personally think if you have a Snapfire support and a Sand King, you can go for a bit more stats to try to go for kills or something like that. Okay, and if we fast forward 20 seconds, we're gonna see he buys a Wind Lace from the base, right? With there's no heals at all, in his inventory, no HP, no heals. Buys a Wind Lace instead of it like salves or something, right? Yapsor has no heals either, right?
Yeah, so I don't understand what's going. Like he's just greeting really hard, right? Because he wants to get green boots, right? He wants to get Tranquil, so he doesn't have to spend money on tangles, whatever. But him getting that Wind Lace and him having not any heals, his support doesn't have any heals. He has less than half HP. What is he gonna do in this lane? for the next like 2 minutes.
I mean,
while
for the
his
first
courier
2
walks
minutes,
out.
he wasn't even doing anything either. Like if you look at the last hit, he has like one last hit, bro. It's one last hit.
No, but
2
okay,
minutes.
look.
Yeah.
Go to 2 minutes and 25. Look at him
2:45?
when he
Okay,
buys.
2:45.
Look at him when he buys the win lace, right? Just like right now, like look at his.
He already has it. He already has it. Yeah.
No, back up 10 seconds. Right. When he just buys the win lace, right? If you look at his money right now, click on him. He's 2 gold away from buying a set of tangles. Like, what is he doing? Like, what is his plan? Like, his plan is to just AFK in the lane. He has a level 1 sandstorm, right? So it's a 40-second cooldown, and they have a sentry. By the way, their lane doesn't buy any sentries, so he effectively can't even go into lane, right? Both of them just greed. None of them buy sentry. They don't buy any heals. How did he expect to like not even win this lane, right? How did he expect to just stay
okay, this is really bad. Let's just wrap it up. It's getting too long. All right. Okay, so the next play, unfortunately, is gonna be Ice again. We're gonna see Tundra attempt to make a kill on Sand here, and so Ice sees Puppy coming, and actually they decide to try to make a counter kill on Necropose.
First of all, I'm pretty sure it's not they decided. I think it's just Ice, right? But what makes him think that he can kill a Necro, level 8 Necro, with a support Abaddon? When he's level 6.
Right, like
level 1.
It's not even close.
Right, it's not even close. Dude, the support, position 5 support is higher level than him. What is he doing? Like, how did he... What? Alright, so right here we see Sand King. He's about to try and make a play, right?
Sand King again,
if we
okay.
take a look, right, that's not my fault, man.
Yeah.
So right here, if you look, they actually have a ward on that cliff below. And so he has perfect vision of these 3, and he just ults and blinks into the middle of 3 and misses every single person.
So they have vision here, right? He sees if we look at the player view. Okay, let me just make it on Ice real fast. Okay, player view.
You just press play in.
Yeah, he sees literally everybody. Okay, and yeah, I get this is not like a super easy stun, right? But you can't miss everybody. You at least hit one person, right? Like he just goes in and misses everybody. You know, like at least get the NEC or something.
Right, and
the Absol's using ult. Come on, man.
9k behind. Like this is actually gonna get them into the game, right? This, I don't know, man. Like I'm not trying to like flame him on purpose. He just makes these plays.
Okay, next clip. Alright, so over here at 22 minutes, again, we're gonna see Tundra trying to go, hunt some secret heroes, right? And over here, Ice sees them, right? And decides to go for the stun instead of running. Just straight up feeds again, okay? Now, I want to point out, they've been trying this play, like Burrow Strike and the SF auto attack. And it did work like earlier in the game, but for this play, it's just too obvious that they're all here. If you look at Nisha, like immediately he decides to run away. Like he's gone. He's just straight up gone. And Ice is like, oh, whoops. I'm feeding again, right? Like,
right.
Yeah.
This play just reminds me of like those divine like low immortal games where they lost lane so hard that he doesn't know what he's doing this whole game, right?
Right.
So,
yeah. I think the lane's definitely affected him. Yeah.
Yeah, his mental's shattered, man.